Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 44, where I did a little bit of looking around with the game paused, and... where's our bleach stone? Oh, it is in there, okay. But I discovered something. You see, when we reprinted Kendrith, after that unfortunate accident in the Icy Tomb biome, we did not notice that the 3D printing machine, unfortunately, gave us a problem that we can't abide by. I'm sorry. We don't allow mouth breathers in this colony. That being said, I think you'll find that you will be able to provide a very, very good use for the colony. That being said, Kendrith, my friend, you need to report down here. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and look at future duplicants to pick from. No, we're going to reject them just based on the principle of we need our oxygen to catch up. That's really what we need. So, Kendrith, you're going to help us out in this way. Very much so. Now, please lock the door, if you will. No. No, we're going to play a bit of a game. How about now? No. We're going to play a little bit of a game, my friend. A little bit of a game. So what I need you to do, yes, now as soon as you go there, we're going to say, lock the door, please. Really? Okay, fine. We have other, more creative ways to make this situation work. No, you don't. No, you don't. There you go. Now get the next one. No. No, no. You hop right down there and get back to work, please. No, 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 no. You will ignore your needs, and you will get back to work, Kendrith. Now look, I'm very sorry that this isn't the way you want things to go down. I am. However, they are going to go down this way. It's hard to find good help when you need it. Let's do that. And if you're not going to lock it, then someone else will lock it. No, 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 no. Cancel, cancel. Thank you. All right, Kendrith, why don't you move all the way over here? How about that? I bet there's an easier way to do this. Oh, Otaku Samurai. Thank you, Otaku Samurai. That was very necessary. Now, where were we? I believe this is where we were. Come on, Kendrith. We have work to do. We have very, very important work to do. No, first, why don't you move here? Then, why don't you move here? Yes, there you go. There's nothing to fear down here in the CO2 pit. Just do your work. There you are. Work diligently, and you shall have the company's thanks. I promise you. It'll all be over soon. Okay. And there you go. We'll leave Kendrith to his very important job down there. We need to get this water situation going. Now I noticed that most of this water is at 27 degrees, which is really very nice. So what we're going to do, since we do still have a pump down there, and we have the mixer. All right, but we're going to need to borrow from. See, if we run both of these, that's going to be 600 exactly. Then the coal generator will just break even. And we can't borrow off of these circuits. They're max capacity, 1.8, 960. We need another electrical network circuit to tap into. Possible 730. Oh, we could borrow you. Yes, we sure can. Good. When in doubt, use what you already have in place. No, but not like that. Perfect. And the water pump's already established. Okay, so we haven't got the water getting really cold yet, which we will, but we need water in our cistern. And this will actually help us get that done. So let's go ahead and speed things up. Oh, Kendrith. I'm so sorry. Just go to sleep. It's a big room full of carbon dioxide. It'll be the best sleep you ever got. I promise. Sorry, but that is the way it goes. Which is great, because eventually we're going to dig this open, and this is going to be a whole wonderful room full of morbs. So now let's go ahead and open this door. Now that we no longer have Kendrith mouth breathing, we should be getting a positive, and we're not. We're still not. Oh, that problem will need to be rectified soon. Yes, it will. All right, let's dig this out. And we'll also dig this out. Now, let's see, if I use those, then the morb won't be able to get over here. And eventually we will want that morb over here. So, I mean, we're going to have plenty of morbs as it is. We could totally do this and that, but probably not that one. No, we probably won't get that one. That's fine. So we'll just do that. Oh, see, I'm scared to walk away from it, though. Oh, I'm very sorry, Kendrith. Oh. We've had to make some tough calls. We're in the positives. Oh, my goodness. We have a net gain of oxygen. Because we have people down there holding their breath. No, but we do. We have a net gain of oxygen. So I think 22 duplicants is where we're going to have to stay for the time being to get this positive airflow to push all of this stuff out. Excellent. Because then what we're going to do to help cool things off up here is we're going to allow this to push max pressure out, and we're going to drop this seed and deconstruct that box and get a Wheezewort seed there, which at that point we're going to need to dig out that. We need to dig out this little block of ice because it just keeps dumping water everywhere, which is no good. Now, by putting these release valves kind of at the top of the base here... Oh. Am I going to be able to dig that out without digging out the Weezewort plant? Oh, goodness, I hope so. No, of course not. Well, that's fine. Wow, didn't you guys just sleep? Goodness. No, but having this release valve will mean the gas pressure as it fills up here. What is going on over here? Oh, there's carbon dioxide building up in this corner. Interesting. Will mean that this positive gas pressure here should shove out all this polluted oxygen, but also there will be no cap to the pipes. So that even when the pipes are backed up, they will all be chained to flow up here, which will apply positive pressure here, which will span out, and it will fill this area with high pressurization up here. Which is very good. That is what we're looking for. All right, let's sweep up all of those. Wonderful. Net gain of oxygen. Probably don't need both pumps running, though. Let's turn off this one since these batteries are full. And we'll get back down here to this, which still doesn't have power. Because of this area that is unreachable. Of course it is. Easily fixed with a couple ladders. All this polluted water, all the ice is starting to melt. Tricky business keeping everything nice and cold. Of course, we got hit with this incredibly warm blast of polluted air that came down here while we were racing to get these doors taken care of. You're going to have a Weezewort seed there as soon as we find one to sweep up, which... we'll deconstruct you. To be completely honest, is going to end up being this one. I don't think we need that one down there. You know, this water is actually getting really cold just as it is. It's already 19 degrees. There we go. And we're pumping the water out. But the temperature might have just gone down that down that low because the geyser vent was no longer pumping in the warm water. We'll see. We'll see. This area is pretty cold. This Weezewort seed gets active. I'm getting a lot of Weezeworts fighting the temperature here, and as that water pumps through, that colder water, it should cool off these tiles. It should be putting off, yeah, it's cooling off this area here as well. And this pipe will cool off as the water gets down here and gets colder, which it already is. Look at that temperature dropping. It's already cooling it off. Well, we'll just see how that goes for a little bit. Was what we're going to want eventually. I don't like that. We could try to add another pump in here. No. See, we have so much to do. We need to do a hydrogen bubbler, but I also would like to go further down into the depths down here. Let's... Oh, Kendrith, your body is not going to rest there, unfortunately. Oh, and look at that. This morb is trapped because of that one square there. That's fine. But let's go ahead and... let's just take that ladder down, shall we? Foxheart's going to free that morb. There you go. There's plenty of chlorine here for you to get a hold of. And a lot of polluted oxygen to boot. Oh, the water's cooling off. 40 degrees. Oh, a lot of this is going to start cooling off. Contents of the water in the pipe. So let's look at that. 45 degrees, 57, 61. So the water coming in is nice and cool. Nope, it's getting there though. It's a good 20 degrees colder than the water coming out of the shower now. Oh, that's so grand. How are we doing for fertilizer? Doing okay with fertilizer. That's good, I like that. Air pressure? Still struggling to make ends meet with the air pressure. Of course, it could be that all this isn't helping us. And we need to run this on its own circuit. I don't think we're in the market for another duplicant just yet. We're still trying to get our oxygen situation figured out. So this circuit is just about maxed out. This circuit is potentially maxed out if it runs these two items. So as long as we don't run these two items, we should be fine. Because what I would like to do is run this CO2 scrubber for a bit. Yeah. Let's do that. So we're going to kick on... no, what we need to do is we need to borrow from the other circuit, which is this circuit here. But one wheel is not enough to keep up with it. Oh, we have another power wheel, a little hamster wheel down here. But the circuit's already potentially taking 970, which is how much it will take if I turn... Really? That seems high. 120, 120. This light is an unnecessary 10. 240, so that's 480. 240. 120. But that runs on that circuit. And this one can't. It's the extra fertilizer. That's what it is. Well, these manual generators produce enough to keep up with slightly over the amount. Let's make some heavy watt wire. That's what we're going to do. There we go. And then this system should work just as it is, actually. I hope they build this over the old wire. I imagine they will. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But generating 1200, and what, we're at 840 now, so running the water purifier and the water pump will put us at 960. It'll put us right at 1200. So when everything is running, those hamster wheels will have to be running non-stop. Well, it looks like they are delivering the gold amalgam to the wires. That's good. But I think the majority of our workers are down here. Is this door open? Let's go ahead and put that on auto for now. No, on second thought, leave it open. Leave it open. We're going to expand this pit down quite a bit, actually. Okay. We have some morbs. They're gonna need, you know what? They're gonna need their own little area here. So let's dig this out and that out. And we'll go ahead and we'll ladder right over to there. Sure, why not? In fact, we can clear this out, and that'll open up that whole area. And then look at all this hydrogen and chlorine down here we have. So you're going to be kind of trapped in that little spot, but that's okay. This morb is probably going to fall and die. What the heck? Buried item in the polluted oxygen. Can we dig that up? How interesting. Where's Kendrith? Oh, Kendrith. Well, you gave us some morbs. Realistically, I should have... Oh, you know what? We're just going to move the ladder over one. Yeah, of course. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move the ladder over one. Because if you call all these morbs down here in this cold area, it's not going to do anybody any favors. How are we doing for oxygen? We're still in the net gain area. But we're not necessarily seeing that up here. We need more positive pressure in this zone. We need a good bit more positive pressure. And the pipes are flowing. And we are getting a net gain, it's just not a huge one, so we'll let it go. Okay, many of these have been built, but not all of them. Because we still have... Let's go ahead and mop that up. And we'll dig that up. Yeah. And this will kind of be the bottom of the pit area. Sure, why not? So then we'll dig that out. That'll work. Okay, back up here. How are we doing? The water is 26 degrees. Oh, look at that. 26 degree water. Okay, let's look over here. How are we doing? 17 degrees. So the water coming out of the pipe is 17 degrees. So it's cooling down even more. Or it should be. Yeah, 26.2. Well, shoot. We don't need all these wolframite pipes then for the time being. So maybe then we do want to start thinking about a hydrogen bubbler. See, that could be really fun and exciting. We can go ahead and start building the construct for that. Let's go priority 7, though. Yeah, I don't want to distract everybody from their normal day-to-day jobs. 7. So we're just going to go really high up. And we're going to clear all of this out. We'll get some abyssalite, too. It'll be nice. Maybe we don't want to go that far up. We'll just go up to there. For now. I don't know how much room we're going to end up needing. 1, 2... I guess we could set up another one. Just like that. And then we'll go like this. We'll just get some of this clear cut here. We also have all this area here. And we're going to need to start... How are we doing for oxygen? Still, it's struggling. Yep, we need another air pump. We're getting an incredibly high pocket of air over here. A high pressure pocket of air. So if we disconnect these and we give them their own power source, which I think we should, and this manual generator, well, actually, we want to expand the exercise area up here because this is where it's nice and cold, right? So for 2 of these, let's see, that'll give us 800. Yeah, we'll just use a regular wire for that. Just like that, and then a wire bridge. And then we'll come down here like this. We'll tap into this line. And then we'll deconstruct all of these wires here. We don't necessarily need those things online right now. Not at this moment. Nobody is building this into a heavy watt wire. Is it because I did not assign it a high priority? When in doubt, that's generally going to be the reason. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get the wires priority 9, and then we'll have to reset the fertilizer machines back down to a reasonable priority. And then I'm hoping to avoid priority 9 for a while, to be completely honest. Because really, I would like it so that when we have some kind of an emergency and I have to assign a priority 9, it's an actual emergency, and it's not just lost in the sea of priority 9s. Nope. No. We're still... I thought about it for a second. No, we're still in the negatives. We're going to have to close these up. These aren't going to work for now. We're going to have to close those up. Although it looks like we're getting positive pressure. We're in the negatives because more and more this is hitting max gas pressure. More and more. Goodness. How in the world are we going to do this? I have not the faintest idea. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get another air pump in here. Oh no, we're backed up with hydrogen. We absolutely are backed up with hydrogen. Yep, that's why these pumps stopped. Which really just contributes to the high pressure pocket that's building, which forces these to hit max gas pressure more often. I wonder if there was a vent. Like a... Maybe if we just had like a release valve somewhere here. Let's... Hold on, there might be an easier way to do this. Because if we just... Okay. Let's deconstruct this. And then we'll get ourselves a ladder here. Like that. And then we'll get some gas permeable tiles along the top. Because that's where the high pressure pocket is resting, is kind of up on the top here. And if we can just get that high pressure pocket to leave and vent out of here, then we should be in good shape. Because once that air vents out, let's see. Mm. That looks to have done it, potentially. That's it. It's done it. It's just enough to get the electrolyzer to not be hitting max gas pressure. Except every once in a while. It's still hitting it. No, we're still getting a high pocket here. Why? Why can't it? Because the airflow is restricted on the other end. Okay. Then we'll just do that. We'll see how that goes. That should be fine. So I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't have put the ladder right next to the door. I think that's going to cause problems. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just have this hunch that that's going to be bad in the long run. So instead, there we go. Okay. So possible negative side effects from this are going to be loss of hydrogen. No, this was a bad call. Abort! Abort! Seal it up. Seal it up quickly. Oh, seal it up fast. Because now they're definitely going to be hitting max gas pressure. We need another pump. That is all there is to it. And we might be able to put the pump up top, perhaps? It would make sense to go right here, though, so that it's close to the electrolyzers. See, this pump is barely getting any air at all. It's even got a vacuum down here. Go ahead, Otaku Samurai. Yes, now we've got this hydrogen bubbling out because we relieved all the pressure in the system, which is getting us our net gain. Oh, but it was just a temporary little bandage. That's all it was. Okay, how's the water doing over here? 15 degrees. We're not going to need any cooling system here. We're going to be able to reclaim all of this. This is going to be really cold. Even with the... What temperature is the water coming in? 62 degrees? And it's barely heating anything up. Okay, so all it takes to cool the water down, I guess, is to separate it from the steam geyser and then deposit it into a holding tank out here in a cold biome surrounded by Weezewort seeds, and it's done. Oh, look at that 20-degree water. And the 20-degree water is already cooling off this area. So the air being pumped in here is cooler. It's cooling off the showers. It's cooling everything off. Just like we wanted. The next big thing, though, is going to be how do we fit a pump in here and get the air piped out? Every pump is already being fed by 2 pumps. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky, actually. Well, it's going to involve getting rid of this. To there. Yeah, we're going to need to have this open anyways while we're working on it, so we have access to this hatch. Which I guess if that's the case, I really should just build a door. That's really what I should do. build a door, and then we'll get our gas pump here, which is going to put it on that electrical line, which cannot be a thing. Oh, it's going to be a delicate little maze to get our other electric line down there. We can do it. We can do it. We just need to get rid of you. Perfect. And then really we'll just need a wire bridge. We'll need a wire bridge kind of over here. Because this circuit has not been delivered yet. Because it's an incredibly low priority. How about a priority 7, everyone, please? What's that circuit read right now? 490? So we're just going to add one pump to it. It can handle that. And then if we turn these on, there you go. Another 240, that'll put it up to 960, so then it'll be fine. Perfect. So, in the spirit of getting it done, let's go ahead and send our wire over here like this, and then it's going to come down here, and then this is going to come like this, which means this wire, this is a regular wire, will come down over and up to there, like that. Okay, so now instead of letting all this air come out, we're going to put in a manual airlock. Let's do iron. Put in a manual airlock there, and then that way this area, we can lock it up and seal it when people are not using the... That's a priority 9, though. Let's get that done, please. And that's going to be where we wrap things up for this episode. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's done over here. Getting some work done here. And then we'll check down here. 20-degree water, I love it. This has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 44. Oh, Kendrith, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your service. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I definitely had a good time playing. Come back next time as we make some more progress on getting this base cooled off and getting our oxygen taken care of so that we can start working on the bubbler and also digging down. I want to do both kind of at the same time. And we're not accepting any duplicants at this time. Thank you for your applications. But that will all be next time. And until next time, take care.